And then you can call another tag, can make another tag such as body, that basically your email body. So it's really straightforward, the usage for XML. And as in my opinion, HTML is just another, it's like just like a variation of XML. And for HTML5, the structure for HTML5 is almost the same as XHTML, with some addition of really cool tags. For example, some audio tag. So basically, if you include audio tag, and also for audio tag, it also has a attribute called source, SRC. If you specify the MP3 file or any other audio file that the browser supports, as long as the browser supports it, because it's really depends on the browser. For example, if you put audio tag and also make it render on Chrome, you actually include a player that's like a basic player that's built into Chrome, and you can just click play and it will play on audio. It's really cool. And also, if you don't specify the control, you can just play the audio in the background and make it a loop. There's a lot of actually you can play around with the audio tag. That's just one fancy feature about HTML5 to make HTML like more useful rather than and have like more extensive use rather than just some markup language. Such as like before when YouTube just started, they still only use like, even now they still only use Flash, because Flash supports full screen. Flash can make the rendering much simpler, and also it can do like video seeking. So for example, I can go to 1 minute and 26 seconds without opening like the file again and include that, and then fast forward at that point. But that's part of HTML5 still in improvement, and that's why a lot of people are still saying that HTML5 is still in experiment. They need to do more stuff on it, make it more standard. But right now, HTML5 is, you can see a lot of like video players such as Waymo. Waymo already use like HTML5 player, which you can basically play that video on iPhone, on Playbook, especially on iPhone, because iPhone doesn't really support Flash.
Pretty sure YouTube switched that.
YouTube,
yeah, HTML5 on like mobile phone.
No, YouTube also has HTML5 for desktop.
They're using HTML5 on desktop.
But it's experiment.
Yeah, you can opt into it.
Yeah.
Do you really know that? Is that something you already?
But it's not that really good. It's experiment, like you said.
Yeah. Well, the good thing about it that HTML, it just has more support. It's more like it supports more mobile platforms such as the iPhone. Because Steve Jobs was really a beep, so he just didn't want to support like a Flash at all.
Apparently it was because he knew the guy who made Flash in high school and they were friends. Just goes to show you.
You know, the high school fucking sucked.
Oh wait, I just broke my rule.
Whoops.
And also insert double rainbow reference here. Yes. I also include in like additional information about I just want to make the slides more fun.
I don't get it. Anyways, just keep going.
Also, this link is points to w3cschool.com, which is pretty cool, like tutorial website for a lot of HTML beginner. Not just linked to HTML, also PHP, MySQL, and even some Ruby on Rails, as I have checked it out a few days ago. And please favorite it. It's gonna save you a lot of time to do research on it, and it's gone. Well, let's switch to the next slide. So this is a really simple structure of HTML5. So you just need basically to specify a doc type at the beginning, and then open HTML5 tag, and then include head tag, and including head tag, and also including body tag. And that's it. You have constructed an HTML5 page. You can, even though you don't see anything on the browser side, but that's a legit HTML5 page.
So all the browsers support HTML5, like it's exactly the same thing.
This is supported, but still HTML5 is experimental. Some browsers doesn't support some of the features that W3C suggested that HTML5 should have, such as IE.
Surprise.
Yeah, such a surprise.
Yeah.
So now we know the structure for HTML. I'm going to talk about some usage. some interesting HTML tags.
So what are the differences between XHTML and HTML?
So for XHTML, it's just another restriction on top of HTML that applies the restriction that they had for XML. So basically for XML, you need to have a closing tag. Whenever you put a new tag, for example, an email, or you can even call the tag your own name, for example, Zhang, and adding some like just customized attribute for Zhang. Smart equals to true or false, or you can also the height. You can do a lot of you can add in a lot of information in the XML file. That's why it's really useful when you want to transfer information over the internet. And I think that's the major difference between XML, XHTML, and HTML. So you have a closing tag. You have a closing tag whenever you open one.
HTML you don't.
HTML you didn't have to, and the browser makers were required to be still able to parse and render the HTML file without properly closing tags.
HTML5 is also another restriction on the HTML.
Oh no, it's just like HTML, but they're just adding a lot of really cool tags, audio tags. I heard they're gonna adding some video tag, but it's not published in the standard. So I think they're gonna have it.
How do you then, because not all browsers support all the features of HTML5, how do you write your website so that if the person who's viewing the website isn't using one of those supported browsers, how do you make your website change based on what browser you're using?
A lot of time is about experiments and also a lot about research. So it's a really painful process at the beginning for a lot of beginner WebDev. Same with me. I had really a lot of trouble to make stuff work on IE. I hate IE. I see what's going on. Right, Kyle? Right? Yeah. Not so passionate about it, but anyway. So the thing that is kind of painful experience, you need to go through that part. You need to make some mistake and then realize that this part doesn't really work on some specific browser, and later you don't know. And also is not just about experience, also about researching. Just like the link I gave you guys, HTML5, some actual HTML5 tags. They actually specify some which browser support it. Does Opera support it, or does Chrome support it? You can get a lot of references to it. So if you're not sure if this tag is supported, you just go check it out. So it's experience, but plus some research. And you got need a lot of research ability later on when you try to do some tags that comes assign you.
So are we on slide 8 now?
But it's still slide 7.
Am I going too fast?
No,
No.
it's kind of funny. 11 viewers, but only 4 of them are on this slide. And one of them is Ed. Anyway, let's continue.
No, it's not 4. It's just too lazy to display all of them. Oh. Anyway. I'm going to talk about the hat tags in HTML tag. Just like the structure we'll have show you guys. The hat tag, which basically specify a lot of information and also preloading a lot of information for the HTML file, such as meta tags, which specify what's your website about. For example, if you want to make a portal site, you probably want to include in the meta tag. Meta tag also has an attribute called description. You need to
Keywords too for crawler bots.
yeah. So you need to say content equals description, and then also you can make it the content equals to meta tag content equals to description or keyword. Depends. You probably if you want to make a really high search engine ranking,
You gotta fill that stuff
you
out.
gotta fill that out and make it as specific as possible, because people are gonna search about it.
So if you want to make your own personal website for whatever reason, in those tags you want to include your name or whatever it is you make your website for, so that when someone Googles your name, it does show up in those search results.
Oh, so Google actually shows as in searches of pages.
Right.
Yeah.
So the way that